Today, we're breaking down Toyota hybrid drive modes, what they really do, how they change the driving feel, and which one actually makes the most sense for everyday use. Many Toyota hybrid owners see Eco, Normal, Sport, or Power, and EV mode, but don't fully understand what changes when they switch them. Some even think these modes physically alter the car or significantly affect reliability, fuel economy, or battery life. In reality, these are software-based settings. The hardware stays the same, the engine, electric motor, and hybrid system don't change. What actually changes is how the computer manages throttle response, power delivery, and overall driving behavior. That's why the same Toyota hybrid can feel calm and efficient in one mode, then noticeably more responsive in another. Each mode simply shifts what the system prioritizes. In this video, we'll break down what each one actually does, its real-world pros and cons, and which mode is best for everyday driving. Eco mode is one of the most used and most misunderstood settings in Toyota hybrids. Many drivers assume it simply slows the car down to save fuel. That's partly true, but the real change is how the system manages power. When activated, Eco mode shifts the hybrid system toward maximum efficiency. Instead of sharp acceleration or quick response, the computer smooths out power delivery to reduce unnecessary energy use. The most noticeable change is throttle response. Toyota hybrids use electric motors with instant torque, which is why they feel quick at low speeds. Eco mode deliberately softens that response, making acceleration more gradual and controlled. So when you press the accelerator, the car feels less reactive, not because it lost power, but because the power is delivered more gently. This is why Eco mode can feel slower in city driving, especially in stop-and-go traffic where quick takeoffs are common. The softer response makes the car feel less eager in those moments. On the other hand, during steady highway driving or relaxed commuting, that smoothness is less noticeable and can help improve fuel economy. Driving style plays a big role here. If your focus is maximum efficiency, Eco mode can perform very well and even help some Toyota hybrids exceed their official fuel economy ratings in calm conditions. Eco mode can also adjust climate control in many newer models. The HVAC system runs more conservatively, using less energy to improve overall efficiency. In simple terms, Eco mode isn't just about throttle response, it manages energy use across the entire vehicle. Overall, it's best suited for steady, efficient driving, but less ideal when you want quicker response in heavy traffic. Sport mode, sometimes called power mode depending on the model, is the opposite of Eco mode. Instead of prioritizing fuel efficiency, it focuses on responsiveness and performance. Once activated, the car reacts faster to throttle input and feels more eager overall. The biggest change is accelerator response. Where Eco mode softens input for smoother driving, Sport mode sharpens it. Even small pedal movements create a quicker and stronger reaction from the hybrid system. Because Toyota hybrids already use electric motors with instant torque, the difference is easy to feel. The car becomes quicker off the line, more responsive during acceleration, and more confident when merging or overtaking. Some newer models may also slightly adjust steering feel for a more direct driving experience. These vehicles are not sports cars, they're designed for efficiency and reliability. Sport mode simply gives quicker access to the power already available. That's why it's useful for highway merging, steep on-ramps, or passing slower traffic where extra response improves confidence and safety. However, leaving sport mode on all the time usually increases fuel consumption because the car encourages more aggressive driving. The engine runs harder and more often, so efficiency drops compared to normal or eco mode. This does not damage the hybrid system. Toyota designed these vehicles to safely handle all drive modes. Sport mode does not harm the battery, motor, or transmission. The system remains protected. The real factor is driving style. Constant hard acceleration can increase wear over time in any vehicle. So sport mode works best when used only when needed, then switching back to normal or eco once driving conditions settle. Normal mode is the most practical option for most Toyota hybrid owners in daily use. It sits between eco mode and sport mode. Eco mode prioritizes efficiency with softer throttle response, while sport mode prioritizes sharper response and performance. Normal mode balances both. For everyday driving, it works very well. Throttle response feels more natural than eco mode without the aggressiveness of sport mode. The car feels smoother, more predictable, and more comfortable in normal use. In city traffic, acceleration is steady and easy to manage. You avoid the sluggish feel of eco mode, but also avoid the higher fuel consumption that can come with sport mode. That balance is why many Toyota hybrid owners stay in normal mode most of the time. Fuel economy remains strong because the hybrid system still operates efficiently in the background. Regenerative braking, electric assist, and engine shutoff all continue working as normal. The key difference is that the car is no longer biased toward either extreme. You don't sacrifice efficiency for performance or performance for efficiency, you get a balanced middle ground that works in most situations. This is especially useful in real-world driving, where conditions constantly change. Sometimes you're cruising smoothly, other times you need quicker response for merging or lane changes. Normal mode handles both well without feeling too soft or too sharp. Unlike sport mode, there's no real downside to using normal mode consistently. Fuel economy stays good, response feels natural, and the overall experience remains well balanced. That's why many drivers end up using it as their default after trying the other modes. Eco and sport modes still have their place, but for simple everyday driving without overthinking it, normal mode is usually the best choice. Before we continue, if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel grow and lets me keep making more Toyota hybrid content like this. EV mode is one of the most confusing features in Toyota hybrids. On paper, it sounds simple, electric-only driving with the engine off. So it's easy to assume the car can run like a full EV for a decent distance. But that's not how Toyota hybrids are designed. EV mode is very limited and tightly controlled. It is not meant for normal driving or long distances. Instead, it's designed for low-speed situations where silence and zero emissions matter more than performance. When active, the car runs on the electric motor and battery only, as long as conditions allow it. Those conditions are strict. EV mode will cancel if you accelerate too hard, drive too fast, or if the system decides the engine needs to turn on for power or battery protection. It can also deactivate if battery level or temperature conditions are not ideal. That's why EV mode not available shows up often. It's not a fault, it's the system protecting itself. So what is it actually for? EV mode is meant for short, slow movements like leaving a driveway quietly, moving through a parking lot, or driving in areas where low noise and zero emissions matter. In practice, it only works at low speeds and for short distances before the engine comes back on. It's not a cruising mode, it's a temporary silent driving feature. In many cases, Toyota hybrids will enter EV driving automatically when conditions are right, such as light rolling or low-speed traffic. So EV mode is less about full control and more about forcing electric-only operation when the system already considers it safe. Because of its limitations, it's only useful in short, low-speed situations. Outside of that, it plays a very small role in everyday driving. Now that we've covered Eco, Sport, Normal, and EV mode, let's clear up a few common questions. One thing many drivers notice is that Sport mode often resets after restarting the car and returns to normal mode. That's intentional. Toyota programs some modes to reset on startup. Sport mode is usually cleared, while Eco mode may stay active depending on the model. This prevents the car from remaining in an aggressive or restricted setting unless the driver selects it again. Another common concern is whether switching modes can damage the hybrid system. The answer is no. These are software settings. They do not physically change the engine, battery, or electric motors. Toyota designed the system to handle switching safely. What matters more is driving style. Constant hard acceleration can increase wear over time, but that applies to any vehicle, not just hybrids. As for the best mode, it depends on the situation. Normal mode is the best all-around option for everyday driving, offering the best balance of comfort, efficiency, and responsiveness. Eco mode works best for maximum fuel savings during relaxed or steady driving. Sport mode is best used temporarily when you need quicker response for merging, overtaking, or highway driving. EV mode is best for short, low-speed movement where silence and zero emissions matter. Toyota designed these modes to be flexible, not complicated. You don't need to stay in one mode all the time, just use the one that fits the situation. That's the easiest way to get the best out of a Toyota hybrid.